Guru Nation, this is live from SOS, second annual, and M3 researchers here. This is just their site directors and regional directors and ops people. Like they have a huge, way bigger team. This is just like some of the leadership. Uh, Three of their representatives came last year to our first event, and they raved about it. So thank you. Who was it that came?
Yeah, our regional. So Sherry, and then we had two other regionals at the time, but Sherry's.
Thank you, Sherry. We really appreciate it. And look, they brought the whole team this time around. Is it good so far? Like, what do you guys think about the conference so far?
I think it's been good. We've had a good time listening to the panels and taking the information back. We've been talking about it afterwards and getting together and discussing the things that we've been hearing.
We will go around and introduce everyone, but I wanted to ask you, as the regional director, because I'm a small site, and like the core audience is kind of small sites, but a lot of the small sites grow with us, and they do join site networks or they become site networks. If the content is still relevant for more mature sites, like I consider ourselves slightly less sophisticated than you guys. Like we're figuring things out still, and you guys kind of have it together.
We're always still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Research changes all the time.
But is the
so-
content like still beneficial, or is it like kind of not advanced enough?
I think that some of the things are things that we're used to and we have experienced, we understand, and then there's other things that you bring to the table. It's nice to hear that we're not the only ones that's
Yeah.
feeling certain things and experiencing things.
The AI.
Yeah,
The craziest thing I heard yesterday, and I only did a 10-minute video, is that fractional AI coordinator. But he wasn't clear on pricing. So it'll get cheaper, is basically what that means. But all the grunt work of IRB approval, that's like kind of being outsourced to like an AI, but the site controls it. And you can like meter it based on your usage. That's interesting. Very early. Do you guys experiment with tech and anything like that?
I think that we're starting to look into it. It's the same as everybody else. It's brand new. So you really got to hash it out, figure out what you're getting into. Is this something that is appropriate for us? Do we feel safe with what we're doing? Because AI is so new. How do we know our stuff is protected?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as far as like the site directors here across different parts of the country, do they kind of explore things on their own, or is it more like a cohesive, like share best practices, or are people encouraged to like, hey, we have this, like?
Definitely encouraged to reach out, see what you can find out, bring it to the table. We all discuss it together. But yeah, we want all the different influences of our own site directors and the things that they hear and learn.
I think that's the advantages of being big, like how to remain small attitude, like not to lose that drive while still being big, like best
Yeah.
of both worlds.
Absolutely.
So if we can just introduce everyone, maybe 1 minute, go around where you're from, your name, how you got involved with M3 Wake, that would be interesting.
Okay, I'll start.
Yeah.
I'm Shanna Camp. I've been in research for 25 years. I've been with Wake for a couple of years. I've done all different therapeutic industry research, some device, phase one, just kind of well-rounded with all of it.
And the multi-therapeutic, the Wake, like every indication, or are there any things you guys don't do?
We don't do oncology.
Us too. It's hard to find a community based
hard.
oncologist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Courtney Alexander. I am the Site Operations Project Manager, and I've been with Wake for about 4 months now, but I've been in research for 11 years.
And we did a podcast.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yep.
So, been doing this for a little while, and I have multiple therapeutic areas as well. Did about 7 years in oncology with another company, so phase one all the way through.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Namrita and I joined Wake in November. So one of the reasons I joined Wake was the cohesiveness that I found during the interview process, and it has been proved right to me so far. So I've been very fortunate to join a great team. As you can see, we have come all across the
And where are
country.
you? Which?
I'm from Arizona, so
Ah,
I'm managing
nice.
the Arizona
Okay,
site.
awesome. Tucson?
And Tucson, yes.
U of
yes.
A. I went to U of A.
Oh, awesome. Bobcats.
Yep. Bear down.
Bear down, yes. And I have a research experience over almost 10 years, mostly in dormant devices and a little bit of other therapeutic areas and some rare diseases. But I'm exploring more areas. So I'm
Awesome.
very fortunate to be here with
Thank you for
everyone.
coming.
Thank you.
We'll just go snake it back around and
Sure.
make this work.
My name is Michael. I'm the site director for a facility in Encino. Our facility deals with mostly neuro and psych trials. And I joined Wake 3 years ago. I started off as a research assistant, then a coordinator, then senior coordinator. A year ago, I was promoted to a site director. And I feel like, we all share the same sentiment, is we're trying to move the needle for the masses in the right direction. And it starts with one site, one subject at a time. And that's our focus, just, treat subject first, safety's paramount, and things will happen the right way.
And psych is super niche, nuanced. We're
It is.
doing psych too, and
It is.
Yuma, and it's the
It's a lot of
no-shows are
moving
killing
parts.
me. The no-shows.
Yes. I mean, MDD, OCD, it's a high no-show rate in the industry.
Yes.
But when things do happen in the right way,
Yeah.
it's very rewarding.
Then it's gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course.
Hi, my name is Crystal Dyer. I am the site director of a site in Lake City, Florida, and in Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, nice.
I've been with Wake Research for 6 years. Both sites are multi-specialty sites, so they do a little bit of everything, multiple PIs. The team, quite honestly, they are knowledgeable, experienced, the heart of research. That you got people who are in research, and then you got people who have it in them.
Yeah.
The team truly have it in them and care a lot about quality, about patient safety, and forwarding, the research in the right direction. And they're a fabulous team.
Sounds like you guys cohesively have a good culture. I guess when we get to you, we'll talk about that. But that's awesome. Like, it's hard to maintain the culture. And I'll stand up so I can see
Amen.
you guys now.
Okay, I'm Erica Osmondson. I'm the director of a site in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. I've been at my site for 12 years in Chattanooga. And that's the thing about Wake, is we were all independent sites. I mean, I've been there since 2012, and we joined Wake in 2017.
And you were, when Wake joined, you were what was your role at that time?
I was I did a lot of things. I was, I did feasibilities and budgets, contracts. I was a coordinator for a couple things.
I see.
And,
So promote from within is like common trend. Like a lot of sites that I know that are independent are afraid to join site networks because,
Yeah.
well, what's going to happen? They're going to bring in some corporate people and
that has happened to a degree at first, but we've had growing pains, but I think we're in a good place now, and they are recognizing individuals and sites and teams and
yeah, thank you.
taking their advice.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Melissa Ellis. I am with the Las Vegas site.
Ah, okay.
I've been doing clinical research for about 22 years. Been at Wake for 2 years. Where my site, I always call it very small, mighty. We do a lot of different types of studies, the multi-specialty, just like Crystal's. I have 4 PIs. One dedicated PI, which is 100%, which is phenomenal for sites. That's not something that is always found. We have a great team, really look at quality, and just meeting with the sponsors, building that rapport with them along with the patients. And then again, within leadership, because everyone is a little bit different. We are looking to diversify and grow. So how do we do that? With all the other help from the other teams.
That's cool. I'm actually curious if any owner stayed on from you. Was there any site owner?
There was, but they're no longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the ones that stayed were in some other role, like
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
That's interesting. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Shondell Parker. I have actually been with Wake. It'll be 20 years in June. I was part of a site, actually just myself and one other part-time coordinator and 2 investigators. And Wake acquired our site in 2018. And
Wow.
so
Small site. That was a small site.
small site. So much like Erica, I was the coordinator who also did the regulatory study startup contracts and budgeting feasibility for much of my career. And thankfully, Wake promoted from within, and I've been a site director for the last couple years. So I am the director of the flagship site in Raleigh, North Carolina, and have a Wilmington site, and also have a partnership with a gastroenterologist in the Wilson area. So we're hoping to expand to that
Wow.
office as well, and obviously across North Carolina.
Is that part
our
of your
goal.
role, like a site director, to also expand like the therapeutic?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So we're constantly looking for opportunities and embedded models, and so North Carolina has a lot of potential there. We are a multi-specialty site at the Raleigh location, so we've done rheumatology, vaccine, women's studies, obviously GI. Wilmington is more focused on orthopedics, and then obviously we have the standalone GI group. So
I love Wilmington. I've been there in Raleigh too. My sister-in-law lives in
you
Raleigh.
can come visit my site anytime
All
you
right,
want.
all right. I'll tell my brother if he ever needs a job.
I apologize, guys. I'm without a voice right now, unfortunately, but we'll do my best. I'm the Vice President of Operations. My name is Laurie Beefus. I've been with M3 Wake Research almost a year now. Been in the research business about 15 years, though, so been all over from small site networks, big site networks, CRO, started as a coordinator, worked my way up. Very fortunate to work with a lot of amazing people in this industry. Specifically, M3 Wake Research is very, very collaborative. So when a lot of site networks say, everybody does everything, M3 really walks the walk. So all of the sites are very collaborative. They help each other. We've had these massive vaccine trials. People fly to other sites to help each other out. And I think our biggest theme is just how can we help each other succeed? We all win together.
Yeah, that seems to be the advantage. Do you guys, like, when it comes to expanding, do you have like a blueprint, or is it really up to the site director? Like, hey, I found this guy. The way I got my specialist, my PI, I needed a pulmonologist, and he was like, oh yeah, I work out with so and so, and he just gave me his number. So
Yeah.
now we do studies with him too.
Absolutely. There's no hard and fast rule. So there's areas that we feel like expansion would be beneficial, both from just feedback from our CROs and sponsors of say, hey, it would be really good for you to have sites in this area. But also if there's investigators or physicians within the area that say, hey, I'm really interested, I'm going to be a really good investigator for you, absolutely, we're going to target them as well.
Okay.
So no hard and fast rules. We just want it to be beneficial for the community, for obviously our network, and somebody that's going to be a good partner for us. In the
All
long run.
right. So the site director have to have some salesmanship.
Absolutely.
Generalist. You guys are generalists.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hello, my name is Anita Bahri, and I have been in research for about 11 years. I been with Wake since October, and I joined Wake because I just wanted to be part of a site network with a vision to just expand and look forward to all the success that we can have together. And I wanted to make a comment actually about the startups that are afraid to join a company.
Like us. Where's my nurse
like
practitioner? He
management
left. He's already
organization.
scared.
I feel like you have to find the right one. But one thing that I love about Wake Research is although it is quote unquote a corporate, I just feel like I'm part of a family because I could reach out to my regional at 9 p.m. because I'm having a meltdown. Or, our VP of Clinical Ops is always there to answer us as
Yeah.
well. So, I don't have to go through loops to contact someone that can make a decision of when I do my community outreach
Yeah.
and add more specialties.
Or unlike like an independent site, I mean, I have no one to call. Like, call my friends.
Yeah. So yeah, just looking forward to success. And currently we conduct studies mostly for women health, and then we also focus on vaccines.
And San Diego, right?
Yes, the beautiful San Diego.
I love it. Yeah, San
So
Diego's
visit
awesome.
me when you're there.
All right. My name is Kelsey Bratton, and I'm the Director of Central Operations. So that way all of our directors and our coordinators can focus on patients, which is the most important. We try to centralize what we can. So regulatory, source, budget and contracts, startup, quality. We have a central quality team as well. And so that way we're able to let them do the really important work, and we handle the stuff on the back end. So
If I were in your role, I would be afraid of like losing the culture. Like even with my own site, we only have 5 PIs, 6 coordinator, a couple sub-Is. I notice if I'm not there with like my finger on the pulse, I'm a little worried. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the culture is if I'm not there.
yeah.
I can't imagine how this would
Yeah.
work.
And I can't speak for everyone at every site, but I personally think that we're all very close. Like, I'm in the East Coast, but Anita's on the West Coast, and there have been times where I've been in Walmart with my 3 kids, and she's called me because she needs me, and it's never like I'm off, right? There's never that. There's never, this isn't my job, call your regional, we're just there for each other. I think we're all very close. We meet constantly, sometimes multiple times a day. I know they're probably sick of me because I send 1,000,001 emails.
Are you guys on one giant group text?
Yes, actually. Yeah.
That's wild.
We are family. Yeah, like we know, I could tell you what their kids' names are. I could tell you what his dog's name is.
Do you all have iPhones? Or is there
I
any
don't know if we all
green
have
ones that
iPhones.
mess it
No,
up?
Yeah, the green ones ruin it, but
I hate those green ones. That's almost a hiring criteria, I might say. Everyone has iPhone. The last thing I find a good kid, you have an iPhone.
yeah. And I've been at different organizations. I've been at the CRO level, but this is something different. You feel like you're making an impact, and I'm sure that each of them would say the same. And so it's been really great to
That's
experience.
awesome. Well, thank you guys. This is
thank you.
like we broke a record of the most people on a podcast I've ever done.
Awesome. We
It
like
was
to break
semi
records.
good. Like we got through it.
Yeah.
Told you it wouldn't be bad.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Go follow everybody, or what's the website?
Well, each site has like a link to their own website, but you can find all of our sites on the M3 Wake Research website. And there
Okay.
information about our directors, our PIs, the
We'll put that
specialties,
in there.
all of that.
Otherwise, the show notes is gonna be like just movie credits.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Hey, if you guys like that kind of content, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Stay tuned for more videos.